Welcome to the Wholesome Healing Collective.
Join us on our podcast for a journey into the hearts of healers from all walks of life, diving deep as we explore meaningful conversations that have the power to inspire, empower, and share life-changing wisdom.
Through this community, we hope to create a welcoming environment where our listeners leave feeling nurtured and uplifted. We are so delighted you are here. My name is Alyssa.
And I'm Renee. Grab a drink, get cozy, and let's dive in. Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Wholesome Healing Collective. Me and Alyssa here. It's been a while. We wanted to pop in and do a little update on what's been happening in our lives, talk about the season of change that we're in and what's on the horizon for us in the remainder of the year.
Yeah, I think it's been probably 2 months or 1 month?
Yeah, time's flying by.
Yeah, and I think really, for me, I injured myself at the end of July, and so I've been kind of out of the normal routine since then. And I had surgery end of August, so like on the up and up, but it's just been quite a journey this summer since injuring myself.
Yeah, and I've been living in the duality of many projects and multiple jobs and starting some new career adventure, exiting out of an old chapter, and being in a little bit of overlap as I titrate out of one and titrate into the other. And there's a lot of change kind of all coalescing at this time of year with work and family and relationships and everything, it feels like. So I was actually mentioning to someone earlier how while I always notice that this time of year brings a lot of change, this year in particular, I've really been noticing the gradual change in the seasons and the little indicators of fall coming and the changes in temperature and the colors and the moisture in the air and all those things. And it's really been comforting me as I experience all the change in my 3D world to see it reflected in nature. And it helps me remember that the change is natural.
Yeah. And like I would say as we move from summer to autumn, like there's a month period where there's like a lot of change. And then it kind of is like this hibernating feel, like where everything has died and it's resting. And then there's like time to pick up some of those pieces. But for like a month, it's like
Yeah, we're in it right now. So if there's listeners out there that are feeling in the throes of change and perhaps are trying to grip onto the lifeboat or the rock that keeps them stable, just remember that the change is just part of the season, and we will get to a point of rest when that change has run its course and we're getting more of an opportunity to calm and integrate and process everything that we've experienced throughout the whole year.
I love that. I love this, like the awareness around the seasons and around what's happening with you and with the earth. It's really cool when we can notice and connect back in with nature and Mother Earth. I think it makes the process easier rather than it just like happening through us, like it's happening with us.
Yeah. And that feels like it feels like a gentle segue and opportunity for sharing where we're at with the podcast and the season and coming out of the summer and the busyness and all of the more fiery, at times hectic energy, and then moving into all the change with fall. And we're kind of looking towards the season of rest on the horizon, and it feels like resting with how much we're doing and trying to create in the world. Um, Resting with certain aspects of our business. And we've talked about resting with the podcast for a season and allowing everything in our lives to settle a little bit and coming back with fresh energy and um, a rested soul. That's what just came through. A rested soul.
I love that transmission. I think that it perfectly sums up where we're at right now and how we want to come back and show up 100%.
Yeah.
I think January may be that good point where we will come back. So keep an eye on our channel for that time frame.
Yeah, we'll have to look and see maybe when the winter solstice is.
Should be around the 21st-ish, maybe the
Of
27th this
December.
year.
Okay, okay. I couldn't remember if it was December or January.
Yeah. You like that time?
I was just thinking of like when the next energetic landmark of the season will be. Um, so yeah,
Yeah, we can play
we'll
with
see.
that. Beautiful. Sorry, my dog is being really annoying.
All
I do
good.
want to read my card
Oh,
before we
yes.
transition, but he's being naughty. One second. Okay. I think that we pretty well summed this up, but I pulled a card yesterday that I thought was really beautiful. I just want to share Rebecca Campbell's message on trust the seasons. So I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's a really pretty card. Sorry, do you want me to put it back up?
No, that's beautiful. Thanks.
So all about embracing change, cycles of life, transition, and growth. Our disconnection from the earth and her seasons leads us to believe that we should be in full bloom all year round, that we should grow, grow, grow without leaving space to cut back. When we focus on the never-ending bloom, we forget the importance of all of life's phases. The rose, like all of nature, teaches us this every day. She's forever showing us how to embrace the ever-changing seasons in an ever-changing world. We're not meant to stay the same. Relationships aren't meant to stay the same. Life isn't meant to stay the same. Nothing on this planet is meant to stay the same. The seasons teach us that. Night and day teach us that. Time and age teach us that. Birth and death teach us that. We may return to a place, a person, but things won't be exactly as they were. For everything and everyone is forever changing. Nothing is static. The more we try to control things and keep them the same, the farther away from the flow of life and ourselves we get. Change can be scary, for it means surrendering to the unknown of being in the in-between. To being not who you were and not quite who you'll become. It requires a trust in the transformation, in the death, in order for the rebirth to occur, and a deep reverence for all of the seasons of our life. The more we resist change, the further away we are from who we're becoming. When we embrace change, we embrace life and nature, and we are forever becoming. She's asking, how can you embrace the changing seasons of your life? Juicy.
Super juicy.
It's just so cool that I pulled that yesterday. And here we are, just like naturally talking about seasons and aware of the seasonal change. Again, that was the Rose Oracle deck from Rebecca Campbell.
So good. Yeah, spoken so beautifully.
Yeah. I love her.
Yeah, I can't wait for her book to come out.
Yeah, we just pre-ordered her new book. Your Soul Had a Dream and Your Life is It. Pretty sure that's what it's called. And chapter 1 was super juicy. I got to listen to it on like recording as
I'm so glad that she's narrating it.
yeah.
Yeah, I could feel her energy, the energetic transmission coming through her and what she wrote.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, listening to one chapter, I was like, yup, definitely need this
Yeah.
one. Well, signing off as our usual sign off doesn't feel quite right. So perhaps signing off with a see you next season, everyone.
Yeah. See you next season. I love that.
Hope you all have an amazing autumn and that you can enjoy the journey of the changing of seasons and the rest that's on the horizon.